Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to learn about three super important control statements in Python: break, continue and pass. These three little keywords might seem simply, but they give you incredible control over how your loop behave. And trust me, once you understand them, you will be using them all the time. So let's get it started. In this video, we will cover the break statement, which stops loops immediately, the continue statement which skips iterations, and the pass statement which does well nothing but in a usual way. By the end of this tutorial, you will know exactly when and how to use each one. Let's dive into the first one, which is break statement. The break statement is used to stop a loop immediately. Here is a key thing to understand. When Python encounters the break statement, it exists the loop completely, even if the loop condition is still true. Think of it like an emergency exit. No matters what's happening in the loop, break gets you out right away. Let me show you how it work with an example. Here is an example, as you can see on the screen, where we have a range function with having 5 value, and if I is equal to 3, then break. So loop stop when I become 3. Now remember, break exists the loop completely. Once you hit break, the loop is over. Python moves on to whatever comes after the loop. Okay. Now, all right. Now let's talk about the continue statement. Okay. Continue statement is used to skip the current iteration of the loop and move to the next iteration. And unlike break, which exists the loop entirely, continue just say skip this round and go to the next one. Think of it like skipping a song in a playlist. You don't stop the music, you are just move to the next song, right? Let me show you uh, what I mean. Let's take an example. As you can see on the screen, for I, again we use range function. If I is equal to 2, continue print I. Here is value 2 is skipped only, and the next value 3 will be printed. Okay, so remember, continue skip the current iteration. The loop doesn't stop, it just move on the next stop and skip the current stop, current uh, current situation or current step. Now let's talk about the most interesting one, the pass statement. The pass statement does, okay, the pass statement does the pass statement does nothing, absolutely nothing. But wait, why would we need a statement that does nothing? Here is the thing. In Python, there are situations where a statement is required synthetically, but you don't want to do anything at that moment. That's where pass comes in. Pass is like a placeholder. It says I know something need to be here, but I am not ready to write the code yet. Let me show you some examples. As you can see on the screen, again we are using range function. If I is equal to 1, pass print I. So no changes in output, right? Only a placeholder value. That means pass is just used for like there is something, but I don't know what is that, but there is a something, so I just give a space to here. Okay, that's all about pass. Let's say you are planning out your code structure, you want to create a loop, but you have not decided what to put inside it yet. As we are programmer, we know every time this situation arise, if you write for I in range 5 then just leave it empty, Python will give you an error. Python doesn't like empty code blocks, but if you add pass inside, Python is happy. The code runs without error. It doesn't do anything, but it's a valid Python code. This is a super useful during development when you are sketching out your program structure. Pass is also commonly used with if statement. And remember, pass is a placeholder that does nothing. It is used when syntax requires a statement, but no action is needed at that time. Okay. Now break versus continue versus Python. Sorry, break versus continue versus pass. This is important. Alright, let's compare all three side by side. So break, exit the loop completely. When you hit break, the loop is over, done, finish. Okay. Continue, skip the current iteration. It doesn't exit the loop, it just move to the next round. Just exit the current situation. Pass does nothing, it's a placeholder for future code or when known action is needed. Think of it is this way. Break is like leaving the building, continue is like skipping a step on the stairs, and pass is like standing still. Okay. Now each one serve a different purpose, as we know that. Let me show you an example that use all three in one program. Imagine you are processing a list of numbers and you have some specific rule. If you As you can see on the screen, this is the example of using all this. Imagine you are processing a list of numbers and you have some specific rules. If you find -1, stop immediately. If you find an even number, skip it. And if you find 0, do nothing for here. Here is the code. As you can see on the screen, we create a list numbers and we use for loop. And if num is equal to -1, then print found -1, stopping. Here we are using break. If num percent 2 if num percent 2 is equal to 0 and num is not equal to 0, print skip even number. Here is we are using continue. And if num is equal to 0, pass handle 0 later, print. Now let's trace these values. Let's run first. So here is the output. As you can see, first one is odd, so it prints process 1. Third is odd, so it prints process 3. Fourth even, so continue skip it. And 0, we hit pass, then it prints process 0. And 5 odd, so it print process 5. And -1, we hit break and the loop stop immediately. And number 7 never gets processed because we broke out the loop. This show you how all three statements can work together. Before we finish, let me share you some common mistakes. Mistake 1, using break or continue outside a loop. They only work inside loop. If you use them outside, you will get an error. So remember, if we using break and continue, it should be it should be inside. Second one is confusing break and continue. Remember, break exit completely and continue just skip. Okay, just escape the current state. Mistake 3 will be overusing pass. Once you have written your actual code, remember to replace pass. Don't leave it there doing nothing when it's no longer needed, because it increases the memory. Okay, let's recap everything we have learned. Break stops the loop immediately and exit completely. Continue skip the current iteration and move to the next one. And pass does nothing. It's a placeholder for future code. Here is an easy way to remember. Break means stop, continue means skip, and pass does nothing. Master these three and you will have much more control over your loops. Before you go, here is a challenge. I mentioned in the description. Write a program that loop through numbers 1 to 20, skip all multiples of 3 and stop when it reaches 50. Try it yourself, pause the video and give it a shot. Then share your solution in the comment. I will watch them and really happy to see you guys. That's it for today's tutorial on a break, continue and pass in Python. I hope this cleared up any confusion you had about this statement. They might be small, but they are incredibly powerful. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more Python tutorial. Practice with these statements, experiment with them, and soon they will become second nature. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Happy coding.